My name is Jerry Henry, store manager here in Forney, Texas. I've been with the company with Lowe's for about 7 years now. Started my career with Lowe's in Jacksonville, North Carolina. I'm originally born and raised here in Texas, and we traveled to North Carolina where I picked up the job with Lowe's. I started as a department supervisor and worked my way up to store manager, where I came here to Forney to become the store manager. Love that I'm here. I love that I get to be a part of this community and help our customers get the products and service that they deserve and expect.
I'm Scott Moore, area HR business partner, so I cover from Forney all the way out to East Texas here, but I call Forney home. So started my career back in 2006 when this store opened, and helped build this store from the ground up, starting as a customer service associate and working my way through the business as a install coordinator, department supervisor, assistant store manager, HR manager. Spent some time out in Dallas as well as Fort Worth, and then now back home out in East Texas in Forney. So
first thing I did when I first came to Forney is I partnered with Scott Moore, and we spoke about just really being more involved with the community. That's what this store does, wants to do. This is what my associates want to do. First things first I did was I donated nearly 5,000 masks to minority-owned businesses, as well as the fire department and the police department. As well as we have a program with Lowe's called Lowe's Heroes Project. The last project we did was at Ray Intermediate School. We actually took up all of the front of the school as far as the mulch goes, their flower beds. We took that all up. We put down new mulch. We put down some new rock. We put some flowers down and kind of made it just more presentable for the school. And we do miscellaneous projects along the line, donating to the chamber for fundraisers, donating to the Forney schools as well, to do some raffles to get kids backpacks or whatever helps the community in a sense.
anytime I'm looking to hire a store manager is trying to get that store manager to get connected to the community. And so when Jerry had the opportunity to come here from North Carolina, which is very near to our home office, he asked me, where should I live? And I said, my most important thing for my store managers are to live in the community that you serve. So we kind of helped find him a place to stay. He's been here in the Forney location for almost about 1.5 years now, and living in the community and enjoying the community. And so that's what I look for in every one of my store managers, or how are they going to impact the community if they don't live in it. And so that's the important thing for me, is to make sure that he stays connected. And the great thing about Forney is it still has a family atmosphere, and everyone stays connected. And so they immediately reached out to Jerry and welcomed him to the city, and how he could help impact the city, as well as how can the city help him.
I've gotten the privilege to work with Lowe's at 6 different locations, from Asheville, North Carolina, to Jacksonville, to New Bern, to most recently is here. And we see a lot of different customers come through our doors. And I can't say enough about the community that I live in now. And I can't speak on behalf of the other locations I worked at, but I can tell you this is by far one of the best communities I've ever had the chance to work in. Due to the family atmosphere, like Scott said, it's super amazing getting to see everybody come together. And you just get that family atmosphere, and how big Forney is growing. You get that family atmosphere still, which is wonderful. And these customers come into the store every single day, and my associates know them by name, and the customers know my associates by name. Not just because they're name tagged, but they just know them personally. And it's quite wonderful to know that we live in a community that is so close to us, and we're so close to. That's what makes it that much easier to really just do community events. It just puts that extra personal piece to it.
I've lived in Kaufman County my entire life, and moved to Forney about 6 years ago when my son started going to school. And so I do serve the entire East Texas market, but specifically here in Forney, where I call home, is super important to me, and making sure that I make an impact where I live. And that's the biggest thing that we want to seek every single day, is that we can make an impact in the communities that we live in. And so for me, with my kids going to school here, playing sports in the local sports teams here in Forney, just anything that we can do to help support them. And then that's the way the city gives back to us, is just allowing our kids to have a great school district as well as great sports programs here in Forney. So anytime, customers looking for products, we're here to help in the store. If you're more comfortable shopping online, we have thousands and thousands of products available on Lowes.com that may not be available inside the store, that you can get delivered to your house, pick up curbside, or come pick up inside of our stores. So obviously, if you're looking for a job as well, Lowes.com is the place to go to find a job and find a career across any store in your community. Even if you don't live right here in Forney, we have stores across the Metroplex that's here to help you. Obviously, if you live nearby, we'll be welcome with open arms to bring anyone from any community around here and welcome you to the Forney family. So.